Sometimes things don't turn out the way you expect. Bad things happen, and it feels like the end. But sometimes it's just a step towards something bigger, and you get exactly what you need in the end. I'm Anya, a surfer from Ukraine. I first tried surfing in Bali 3 years ago and got completely hooked. Switched to a shortboard, traveled across Latin America, chasing empty waves. But last year I found out that the Ukrainian Federation is gathering a team for ISA World Surfing Games, and for it you need to compete in the nationals and win in the top 3. I decided I want to try, so I was training like crazy for nationals. But the day before contest, I got into the accident, snapped my board and ended up with the 7th place. I realized it was too early. So I kept surfing just for fun, living in small surf villages, enjoying empty waves, not chasing results. 2 weeks before the World Surfing Games, our federation reached out. There was a spot on the team for me. At first, I said no. I wasn't ready and I didn't have the budget. But then support came out of nowhere, and I felt like the world was telling me, this is your time. Not to prove anything anymore, but to show up for your country. By then, I was back in Ukraine. No waves, no place to train. So I got creative. Pop-ups in my room, paddling in the flat Black Sea, hoping not to hit some mines. Still, I got huge support from our surf community. Even last-minute line coaching from an Australian surfer. Oh my god, how many things are there? Actually, I think it's embarrassing to go with my boards to World Championship because they are so fucked, both of them. It's a very weird feeling to go to the contest knowing that there is no chance to win. People who are gonna compete with this surfing from a very young age, well, I'm surfing for the last 3 years only. I just hope we can get better place for our Ukrainian team than the previous years. I'll try to enjoy it as much as I can and do my best to get the best result possible and not to be too much nervous before, because the previous competitions I remember that I performed only maybe 20% of what I'm capable for, and it was really frustrating. So right now I'll try different strategy mentally, how to set myself and not to be too worried. Let's see what happens. The road to El Salvador took me 2 days. Luckily, my boards also made it safely. And I have just 4.5 hours to have a rest before surfing, and the waves are big. I didn't surf for a month. Sounds great. And I also don't want to sleep because I'm overexcited right now. In the morning, I ran straight to the ocean, but the reality hit. The lineups were packed with pros, the waves were big, my boards felt too small, and I kept getting smashed. For 3 days straight, paddling, falling, getting dropped in, taking sets on the head, I hit the rock, scratched my board and myself, felt completely drained. Then on day 4, everything shifted. I finally slept well, found the right board, paddled out before the sunrise, and started to feel in sync with the ocean again. I even landed a turn I would be dreaming the whole week. That was my goal, so I decided to reward myself with a little adventure. I'm heading now for the second sesh without my team. The team probably too tired and they want to serve the spots for the competition, but I'm just done with those spots. I need to serve somewhere where I can catch the waves, not just getting tired from paddling and frustrated from the crowd. And I'm excited. I just checked the temps and it looks good. Let's see how it's gonna be there. found a little spot where it's possible to find some more breaking waves, not the mess that I've seen on the main spot. And there are actually quite a bit of surfers, and they are ripping, but they're just 4 or 5 of them, so this is completely doable. Finished surf, and I was thinking that this is the past. It was absolutely no people, and I decided I probably will go where at least some people. And I was walking, and I got a pretty fun wave. And I was surfing. I feel like it's a bit complicated. I really fast drop, and I was always dropping in the already lip hitting me, and I was thinking, am I doing something wrong? And only after the surf, I asked, what is the name of this spot? And they said, Punta Roca. So I'm like, yes. Now I get it. Why it was complicated. Every country brings sand from their beaches and pours it into the big bowl. I brought sand from the Black Sea. And before the ceremony, the Polish team came to us and asked if we could share some with them. The new country doesn't even have a sea. It's a challenge. Being around so many people who live this lifestyle and love the ocean felt so right. I felt like I was in the right place.
Japón ganó una vez, Costa Rica lo ganó una vez.
The day of my heat, I was nervous, but also calm. I realized that I wasn't as anxious as it was before Ukrainian national contest. Quite the opposite. I was relaxed. There wasn't much to lose anyway. I was watching my competitors and thinking, I'm here to make the arena easier.
In this heat, we have in the red jersey from USA, Ella McCaffrey. In the blue jersey from Israel, Anna Delelior. In the green jersey from South Korea, Im Soo-yoon. And in the white jersey from Ukraine, Anna Nesterova. First ride for
the first
white.
wave was pretty long. I was smiling, but also trying to finish it fast because paddling back is brutal with all that current. Then I fell from the second wave and I knew I didn't have time to paddle back. My only chance was to stay inside and hope another wave will come. Which happened!
The white now on the inside, Anna Nesterova, representing Ukraine. Priority red, second priority green. So now green, you are looking for a 5.
It wasn't pretty, but it got me to third place. I didn't advance, but still it felt like a miracle. Next round was on the left wave, which was steeper and faster. My favorite. My friends were cheering me and telling, you can make it to the next round, your competitors are not that strong. And I started to believe so as well. I got too confident, came late, didn't watch the condition properly. The swells shifted and the waves were pretty messy that day. But I stuck to my plan, wait for bigger sets. I waited and waited. My competitors already scored. I had 0. Finally, I adjusted my strategy and went on the inside. Got one bad wave, and that was it. Time ran out. I left the water frustrated. The worst feeling, knowing you can do better, but your stubbornness cost you everything. Last days were the time when I finally could do some reserve, connect with other teams, and think about all that happened. But I also noticed that in general, competition surfing is a totally new skill that's very different from regular surf. And if you can surf really good, it doesn't mean that you can surf good in the competition. And that's why I was surprised all the time that how the people who I know, sometimes they're not really that great surfer, but they're competing. And then I realized that they're two completely different skills. So this is a great time now, and I can again practice just without the tension of the contests going, training, lots of pros in the water. It is our last team surf. After that, 3 people leaving, and then I'm staying a few more days for closing ceremony, party, and hopefully some surf, but I honestly not really have great expectations because it's going to be big and the contest is still going, so the main spots are going to be packed. Secondary spots are going to be also packed because main spots are packed with pros, so everybody else go to other spots. That's fine. Just no pressure, some easy surf, trying to enjoy it.
I see the light behind your eyes is faded now.
Thank you very much to our Open Men's Division finalists. Felicidades. 43rd is Czech Republic. 42nd Norway. 41st Ukraine. 40th Ireland.
They're going on the party, and for this party they took few police bikes and put this sound to make other people think that they're going for some mission and let us drive faster. This is hilarious.
I don't give a damn. I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. You talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Damn, damn. I don't give a damn. Damn, damn. I don't give a damn.
First of all, that was super fun. I left with more than a result, with new surf friends and way more resilience. And that contest helped me realize a few things. Life will test you, but in the end, it works out the way you need the most. All you can do is to accept it how it is. Losing is a part of the game and not the reason to punish yourself. After my nationals loss, I gave myself what I really wanted, Latin America adventures. And somehow my dream to go to ISA found me. My strength is my community. None of this would be even possible without Ukrainians supporting me. That's why I'm adding Ukrainian subtitles to all my content now. Я дякую всім, хто підтримав мене. Бажаю кожному з вас спробувати серф, крутих хвиль і всім нам перемоги якнайшвидше.